even me, I got sort of dragged into posting stuff, video me knocking him out and whatever.
You know, I wanted to do something that I always do, and that's put on a great show and knock him out. And I rush it. When I rush it, I know I don't get the job done.
I don't see Ortiz. When I think about Ortiz, when I think about people asking me what round, the prediction and all that, I see threes.
There is footage from years ago where a reporter asked Bermane Stiverne what separated Deontay Wilder from other heavyweights. Stiverne did not smile. He just said, "One punch, that's all he needs. One punch and you're gone." Different opponents, different eras, yet the reactions stayed identical. This is a chance to hear how fighters talked about Deontay Wilder when they were simply telling the truth. Every fighter who faced Deontay Wilder mentioned the power immediately. Not just heavy punches or strong shots, but something that felt different, dangerous, career-ending. Heavyweights who had been hit by everyone said Wilder's right hand was in a category by itself.
Tough. It wasn't so much tough, but it was complicated because he just made it like that. He's the kind of fighter that just likes to survive, and you know, I gotta give him his respect. You know.
Some fighters talked about the fear factor. They said preparing to fight Wilder meant preparing to get hit by something that could end everything instantly. One former contender described it simply as fighting with a loaded gun pointed at you for 12 rounds.
To train hard, you know. Sometimes we just train hard. I know where we're going and where we're at, you know. But I also decided to train smarter.
What made these reactions striking was how they came from battle-tested heavyweights. These were not soft fighters or journeymen. These were men who had fought the best and survived. Yet Wilder's power made them all speak the same way. With respect, with caution, with something close to genuine concern. Deontay Wilder's right hand became the most feared weapon in heavyweight boxing. 41 knockouts in 43 fights told part of the story. The way opponents talked about it told everything else.
He's knocked everybody out, but his last 6 fights are the only fights that really count. Stiverne, small heavyweight who was old and finished.
Fury's miraculous recovery in their first fight shocked the boxing world. Fighters who watched said no one survives that kind of shot. The fact that Fury did only amplified how devastating Wilder's power actually was.
I was impressed with him because he came back.
Yeah.
And he was losing all the rounds. I only gave Wilder the rounds that he knocked Ortiz down in.
Ortiz highlighted something crucial about Wilder. He could be losing rounds, getting outboxed, and seemingly behind on the scorecards. Then one right hand changed everything. That ability to win from nowhere made him the most dangerous heavyweight of his era.
I mean, when it comes, it comes. You know, I want to get them both out the way, so whatever order it comes, it comes. I'm sure you guys will be happy.
Multiple fighters described this exact experience. They spent months preparing specifically to avoid Wilder's right hand. Yet when they faced him, the punch landed anyway. The speed, the timing, the deceptive setup made it nearly impossible to defend consistently for 12 rounds. Deontay Wilder's 3 fights with Tyson Fury defined his legacy. The trilogy showcased his power, exposed his limitations, and revealed his warrior spirit. Fighters who watched these battles said they saw everything that made Wilder both great and flawed.
I know he's been having a tough time with his personal life and his family and stuff, so it's very difficult times for Deontay Wilder. So
Fury's assessment captured the Wilder experience. Even when losing badly, even when outclassed technically, Wilder remained a constant threat. His power made every round dangerous, every exchange potentially fight-ending.
Like Costello's one of the best, isn't he? So it's a privilege to be with him. I've stepped my game up in terms of my commentary.
Trainers and former fighters praised Wilder's toughness throughout the trilogy. He absorbed brutal punishment from Fury, a man 50 pounds heavier, and never stopped trying to win. That earned respect even from critics who questioned his technical skills.
He is, heavyweights are notorious for being hot and cold when it comes to training.
Many observers noted Wilder's technical improvements in the trilogy's final chapter. He was not just relying on power anymore. He was boxing, setting up shots, and showing skills people claimed he never had. The performance earned widespread respect despite the loss. Not every fighter praised Deontay Wilder. Some criticized his technical skills as limited. Others suggested his style was one-dimensional. A few argued that better heavyweights exposed his weaknesses. These criticisms came mostly from fighters who analyzed from distance, and fighters who actually faced him responded differently.
Rangy, powerful. He's actually at the top level because he's a good fighter. So.
Parker's defense highlighted something important. Wilder's style looked simple, but executing against it was incredibly difficult. His physical advantages and knockout power made even basic techniques dangerous.
Well, I think they allowed him to take too much beating, but obviously I get it. He's a champion, he's been reigning for a long time, so they give him a bit more time than he needed. But I think
multiple fighters made this argument. They acknowledged Wilder's limitations, but pointed out that his power compensated for technical gaps against most opponents. Only elite-level boxers like Fury could consistently neutralize his advantages. After losing to Tyson Fury twice, Deontay Wilder faced questions about his mental state and ability to handle defeat. His response to these losses revealed character that surprised many critics and impressed fellow fighters.
I think that it was a good idea for him to do it. I think that he's just putting on a little bit more strength, and it's gonna pay off for him.
Thanks, Sean. Porter highlighted Wilder's willingness to run back a fight he had lost badly. Many champions avoid immediate rematches after devastating defeats. Wilder demanded one, knowing he might lose again.
It even varies from there, but who gets there faster with the power is Deontay. Out of anybody ever boxed, like, you know what I mean?
Scott, Wilder's trainer for the third Fury fight, spoke about the mental transformation. Wilder accepted coaching, worked on weaknesses, and approached the trilogy finale with maturity that exceeded expectations.
The reaction to Wilder's knockout over Helenius.
Yeah, that's a good knockout, man. Hell yeah.
Did you expect that coming into the ring?
I mean, yeah.
Deontay Wilder represented something specific in boxing. He was the first American heavyweight champion in nearly a decade when he won the title in 2015. Fighters talked about what that meant for the sport and for American boxing's identity.
You know what? It's not so much. It's not the heavyweight division. Let's just start there. It's a beautiful landscape right now. We've got a lot of great up-and-comers.
American fighters especially appreciated Wilder's success. He revived interest in American heavyweight boxing and proved that power and athleticism could still compete with European technical skill.
Deontay want to talk smack about AJ, that he's getting milked by a white man. But AJ making 8 times more money than he making, and he's getting milked by a black man. So
younger American heavyweights consistently cited Wilder as inspiration. His Olympic bronze medal to world champion journey became a blueprint for American fighters looking to reach the top. When fighters discussed Deontay Wilder's place in boxing history, the conversation always returned to his knockout power. 41 knockouts created a legacy that transcended technical debates and win-loss records.
No, we knew that he was going to get that win easy, and no, that was his sparring partner, so what do you do with sparring partners?
Ruiz pointed out something crucial. While purists debated Wilder's skills, casual fans remembered his spectacular knockouts. That ability to create viral moments made him one of boxing's biggest draws.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Joshua, himself a devastating puncher, recognized Wilder's power as rare. Among fighters who understood knockout power intimately, Wilder's right hand earned universal respect.
It's just a stand up. Yeah. No, it's a step. You have to step. The motion is forward. So it's like this.
After the Fury trilogy, fighters debated Deontay Wilder's future. Some believed his best years were behind him. Others argued his power kept him relevant regardless of age. All agreed he remained a dangerous opponent for anyone in the division.
This man would never know what it feel like to be somebody's father. And that's some of the precious thing in the world, to be somebody's father.
Helenius, who lost to Wilder after the Fury trilogy, confirmed that Deontay's power had not diminished. If anything, time off had refreshed him and made him more patient.
You're fighting on the same card.
The answer still sounds the same. It does not change with losses or criticism. Men who fought him, men who watched him, and men who trained with him all describe the same power. They talk about technique and heart, but the tone behind their voices tells the real story.
I'm not getting involved in pettiness. The fights were won fair and square.
Wilder changed how fighters approached heavyweight boxing. He proved that devastating power still mattered in the modern era, The comments spoken over years connect because they come from people who understood the cost of facing him. After all the fights and all the voices, one truth remains. Deontay Wilder's right hand is what places him where he still stands today, among the most feared punchers in heavyweight history. If you enjoyed hearing what fighters really think about Deontay Wilder's knockout power, subscribe for more honest stories from boxing's most dangerous champions. Hit the bell so you never miss the truth behind the punch.